I've got 3 words for you for the next hot narrative: real world assets. I believe real world assets are taking over everything. We see that with BlackRock buying over 1% of Ethereum just this last year. People are going to be building real world assets on mainnet Ethereum or a layer 2 over on Ethereum. But in this video, I'm going to go over my top 3 real world asset plays. I believe this is the next narrative to run, and it hasn't even gotten started yet. We're going to go over a project that's over $1 billion market cap, and we're also going to go over them as low as 1.5 million market cap, guys. We're going to go over the website, what the team is doing, and the chart, guys. It's going to be a great video to watch about the next hot narrative. Let's go. I love you all. This is never financial advice. I want to compare the overall market cap for real world assets to the overall crypto market cap so we can really see how undervalued this is as a sector. And whenever we just come over here to coinmarketcap.com, look at real world assets, I do think this is a little deceiving because whenever we look, it puts Stellar XLM in this category, okay, a $7-8 billion market cap. It puts Chainlink in there, which Chainlink is the integral oracle for everything, right? That's how you get price feed data. But if you really take even Avalanche, it's a very heavy gaming token. But if you take all of these off of there, even if you give Hedera HBAR the overall credit of being real world assets, I do think they're doing a lot of real world asset things. If you take this off of there right now, guys, that's a $24 billion in market cap that's being taken off of what is a market cap of only $51 billion. So really cut this in about half. About a $25 billion market cap is what's in real world assets, guys. And if you want to see where I'm talking about the real world asset plays that I find first and foremost, a Discord is coming, but not yet. Follow me over at Finance Freeman over on X, guys. 8,445 followers at the moment, but make sure you get the right page. But the first project that I want to get into is the highest in market cap. We're going to go from more established to more risky down the curve. So this is the ONDO Foundation, guys. You can see where all they've been featured in, but they're really heavy on this type of lending and borrowing. Stablecoins, one thing, stablecoins are all over the news. Circle just went on the US stock market and did a 5x after IPO, guys. People want crypto, and stablecoins is a real world asset, a US dollar backed asset, guys. Extremely bullish. People don't even put 2 and 2 together that a stablecoin is a real world asset. This is the type of thing that they are doing over at ONDO, guys. More real world assets. You can see right here, one of their partners is Coinbase. Extremely bullish. But like I said, this project is over a $1 billion market cap, a $2.52 billion market cap. So even though I don't think that's crazy high, everyone has to put that into perspective when trying to see how many gains is somebody trying to make. You know, like if this makes it back to the all-time high or even twice this all-time high would be a 4x from here. Maybe that's good for some people, maybe not. Maybe some people are more risky, and that's where we're going to get going down the line. For 2 and 3, these are both the same narrative within real world assets, and it's 2 words: real estate. I believe that housing and the process of acquiring land, a home, is way too complicated, way too much of a paper trail needed, and I believe all of that will be on chain, definitely within my lifetime. But the first play that I want to talk about is Propy, AI assisted title and escrow on chain. So the actual token is Propy. Propy Keys is a program or something that they have going on, but you can see crypto escrow with a Coinbase right here, and their whole point is being able to use AI tools. So they're integrating AI into this to make listings, be able to title homes, all of that happening directly on chain. You can see the price here in BTC or US dollars, but they've got a good team, experts with them. You can see everything here. Natalia, she's their CEO or president, whatever you would want to call it. But there's a lot of big people that like this project, myself included, guys. If you've been following me for any period of time, you know I was talking about this project way back when this was like 40 cents. Then it shot up all the way to $2.80. And I think this is really good to look at right here when we take a look at how these things during altcoin season can go from zero to hero. You can see back here, $6 million market cap, 7, boom, shot up to over 100 million. Dropped down to 12, 10, boom, shot up to a 300 million. That's a potential 3x in about the time of 3 or 4 months. That is crazy, but this is currently an $86 million market cap, available at a lot of places: Coinbase, Mexigate, Qcoin, HTX, Bitmark, a very lot of exchanges, guys, a decent amount of volume. But this next project that I want to get to is one I have talked about before, and it's went down from the point that I originally talked about. It's one that the team has kept building, kept making posts and announcements about, and it's my favorite risk to reward ratio in the real world asset space, or maybe in the entire crypto space, and that is no other than Home3. Some of y'all may have heard about this, some of y'all haven't, but they're building an entire plethora of different applications within this Home3 group. There's a lending portion of Home3, and everything is shaped around the HTS token, real estate simplified. You can see right here, this is the Home3 app. That's what they had been working on for the bulk of the time, or at least since the token generation of it. You can see 995,000 in USDT, 745,000 in USDT. But I think what really does them a service, if people go over and look at their X page, it's Sean, the co-founder. Andre's the person that I have talked to before. I asked the team questions. What are they doing? They sent me a lot of different things about it. Never been paid, not sponsored by them at all. I'm just a fan and wanted to, help out and talk about them and things, because I think they're really doing good work. This is their X over here, and they constantly post updates, and maybe I'll try to get them on a Freeman Finance AMA. Make sure you join me over on X, but they're constantly posting all the upgrades they're doing. The Prop3 app, like I said, they're going to have a lending app. Everything is coming to Home3. And when we take a look at the chart, guys, this is a $1.8 million market cap. When I'm looking at it, like I said, never financial advice, I could definitely see that being like this time frame for something like Propy. And they pretty much are a direct competitor to them. If I'm looking at it, there may be something one of them does that the other doesn't do, but they're both real world asset real estate projects, and they haven't gotten on a single exchange yet. That is what I think is bullish, actually. They have not, it's not like they're on 10, 12 exchanges, available a lot of places, sitting here at a $1.8 million market cap. In fact, I'll try to find a copy of their roadmap and put it up here, but they actually were supposed to start promotion around this time. And if I could find the roadmap, like I said, I'll put it up here. But HTS is a project at a $1.8 million market cap that I think could be the next huge runner. But guys, let me know, did I miss an RWA project? I'm always wanting to learn more, because as much as I love my meme coins and I love the DGen casino, at the end of the day, I love cryptocurrency and I love technology and I love real world applications, and that's where real world assets come in. Watch this video up above, and if you're not a part of the Freeman of Finance family, what are we doing? Subscribe. I love you all.